Hey everybody, it's Dr. Sam Robbins. Today I've got a very important topic, something that you can literally spend 15 seconds to help eliminate stress, anxiety, worry, and negative thoughts. You see, when it comes to health, I believe that your mindset is far more important than your diet, your exercise plan, or even just supplements. And most experts rarely talk about this fact because they don't know it or believe it. And I rarely speak about it personally because I think that most people will just dismiss it. Even though down deep, I really do think people agree. You see, genetics is one of the most important indicators of your health. However, what's the most important are your hormones because they can turn on or off your genetics or your genetic predispositions. And your hormones are controlled by your lifestyle, what you eat, your physical activity, stress management, and the nutrients that your body's absorbing, such as supplements and vitamins and minerals. However, your thoughts and thus your feelings are by far the biggest controlling factor to your hormones. Now, many of us, due to our upbringing, from your parents or whatever, or all the negative junk in the media, bad habits picked up from your family and friends, tend to think negative thoughts when something goes wrong or it doesn't go as you think it should have gone. For example, just maybe your friend doesn't call you back when they promise, and thus you feel disrespected or maybe not important. You start to think negative thoughts such as, I hate it when people do this. Or, here we go again, he flaked out on me. Or, doesn't she know my time is valuable? Or maybe, why are people so self-absorbed these days? And so on and so forth. Now, these negative thoughts create negative feelings, which create an increase in negative stress hormones and neurotransmitters and enzymes, which leads to anxiety, worry, panic attacks, anger, the moodiness, depression, and so forth. And the more you focus on these negative situations or thoughts, the more negative you feel. And then the more negative situations your brain starts to grab from its database, from the past to justify your emotions, which further causes you to feel even worse. So you start to think, why does this always happen to me? Or this just isn't fair, or I'm so unlucky, and so forth. Remember, what you focus on expands and grows. So what you need to do is immediately break these negative patterns and focus on something new and positive and happy thoughts so you can feel happy and thus stop producing these negative hormones and neurotransmitters and actually start producing the positive, the anti-aging hormones. And this is easy because your brain can only focus on one thought or feeling or emotion at a time. You see, you cannot be angry and happy at the same time. You cannot cry and laugh at the exact same time. You cannot feel anxiety or worry and excitement at the same time. So all you need to do is just spend 15 seconds thinking of some happy thought. That can be from your past, the present, or even your future. Maybe a funny story from your past, or maybe a picture of your child or pet, or something really amazing you want in your future. I don't know, maybe it's getting a new car or going on a trip, or maybe your grandchildren in the future, or something you're grateful for in the present time. In fact, having an attitude of gratitude immediately turns off these negative feelings and hormones and immediately turns on the positive ones. Look, this is just fact. This is just how the body works. Now, I'm not asking you to be fake, all right, or make up something positive because your brain will think, come on, man, you're full of crap. Who are you kidding? However, thinking of something that's positive, that's real in your life, your brain can't argue. You see, it's been there, it's real, and it can go there again. In fact, this is how prisoners of war or cancer survivors, or people in similar dire situations get through these extremely difficult times, while others just give up, break down, and fall apart. So again, your thoughts control your hormones, neurotransmitters, and enzymes, which control your feelings. So the next time something stressful happens, spend just 15 seconds and change the negative habits of thinking something badly and start thinking of a positive thought from your past, your present, or your future. Remember, your brain can only think of one thought at a time. So don't waste it by focusing on something negative because it'll just keep growing because what you focus on expands. Now, by doing this often, you'll break those negative habits and you will stop feeling negative emotions so often. Listen, it's all about having an attitude of gratitude. It can be that simple if you make it a daily practice, a positive habit. However, if you're currently dealing with just a lot of extra stress in your life or worry, and you'd like more information on how you can improve your hormones and neurotransmitters naturally to help avoid or just better manage what you're dealing with right now, stress or worry or extra anxiety or panic or depression, then make sure you visit the link below in the description area. You can watch that next video. You'll discover a natural formula that I've been personally using for almost 20 years to help minimize my negative hormones so I can just feel happy, excited, and passionate throughout the day. I hope this message was helpful for you. And if it was, share it with others so they can benefit as well. Also in the comments section below, please let me know what you learned today and what you liked. As always, thanks for listening and have a happy and healthy day.